Can we buy the cheapest Porsche Cayenne 958 Turbo in the country, repair it in one day, and then flip it to We Buy Any Car for a juicy profit? So here we have Porsche Cayenne Turbo 2014, 103,000 miles. It's been stood up for a little while, and we got the inquiry from Steve, who previously owned this car, and he rang me, well, sent me an email actually. He came through via sellyourporsche.co.uk. So if anyone out there has got any running Porsches, even broken Porsches like this, do go on there and send us an email, and most likely we will buy them off you. So I got in contact with Steve and said, you know, how much are you looking for the car? Why are you looking to sell it? Steve was looking to move away. He said, I will say the car hasn't been ran for 10 months and it's been parked up by the side of my house. Straight away I was thinking, well, what's wrong with the car? Why have you left a lovely Porsche Cayenne stood up for so long? And he said there is one small issue with it. It's a little bit smoky on startup for about 5 to 10 seconds when you start it up. I thought, fair enough, this could just be a simple AOS fix, which is the air oil separator under the engine. So me and Steve agreed on a price. I said, if it is as described and I turn up, is what it says you say it is, I'll buy it off you for what we said. I turned up there and I was a little bit shocked of the state it was in. It had been parked under a bush. The air suspension was as low as it could go. You could see it hadn't been inflated in a long time. The rear tyre completely flat, and the battery was absolutely dead. There was no ignition. We couldn't even get into the car. You know, there was no central lock-in, no nothing. So me and Scott got the jump back out, got under the bonnet, got into the car, got the ignition going. After about 3-4 attempts of trying to get some electric back into the car to revive it, we did get the car started, and the smoke plumed out of the car for a good 3-4 minutes, at which point I turned around to Steve and said, look, I've got to turn the car off. It's not really as you described. There's definitely, well, there's a possibility there could be a bigger underlying fault with this. And I said, unless you're going to negotiate on price, I'm not going to stick with what I offered you originally over the phone, because it's not quite as described. So it took about an hour, me and Steve going backwards and forwards. And in the end, I ended up buying this car for £7,000, which when you look online, for even as a spares or repairs, technically it did drive, it did still have MOT. I think it's the cheapest Cayenne Turbo on the market of this year, even though it was slightly a little bit broken. And considering these are 520 horsepower, 550 foot-pounds of torque, anything Porsche branded with the turbo badge on is extremely quick. We've got a 4.8 V8 twin turbo underneath. Let's do a quick interior and exterior evaluation of what I got for £7,000. I think it's in pretty good condition. So I'll start with this side, where I've got this nasty door dent, which is quite sharp. I'm hoping the PDR guy could do something with that. Pretty sure it's PDRable. The wheels are a little bit curbed. You can, but it's to be expected of, you know, I'm not paying top money for it. But that wheel's curbed. That's got a dent in. There's a little bit of lacquer peel here. Looks like someone's got the jet wash on it. That wheel's curbed. 4 brand new tyres though. Positives. That's cobweb. It's all pretty good. There's a little mark here. Oh, there. Yeah, there's the mark on the rear bumper I noticed. Otherwise, this side, there's a little, I don't know, someone put like a kid seat or something in the back and Just ever so slightly caught it. That little bit of mark. That wheel's curbed. All full wheels are curbed. We got this little mark here. I think that'll polish out. Oh yeah, you can see it on the front end there. See that there. Otherwise, apart from a couple of paint repairs.
What would you rate the exterior out of 10?
I don't know. Probably a 7. I think it's all little things that have been repaired. It's not actually any damage. And I think when I did look around it did seem like it is all original paint. So that could be PDR'd. That's like the bumper repaired and the front polish is out. And the wheels, you just got to accept they are diamond cut and people do curb and they are big cars. So I don't think I've ever brought a Cayenne which doesn't need the wheels doing, or at least one, or they got a bit of corrosion on. So yeah, I think 7's a solid, solid start. So on the interior, obviously being a Cayenne Turbo, it is fully loaded. We've got, the sports steering wheel. It's got Sports Plus on there. It's got, launch control. We've got cruise control. Got adaptive lights. Obviously we've got the compass up on top of there. We've got the white dials which match the compass. We've got air suspension, heated seats. Got the Porsche crests, along with all this various standard spec Bose, memory seats front, and then what have we got in the back? Oh yeah, we've got heated seats in the back. We've got the twin climate control, so pan roof. It's DAB radio, Porsche embroidered rear seats. So overall, and I'd say the interior as well. Again, I'd actually say if we were to clean this up, I don't think there's anything interior-wise that needs any repairs or anything. It just needs a bloody good clean. Yeah, I'd say the interior is solid 8 out of 10.
Yeah, nice.
With a clean up, it'll be a 9 out of 10, and just 9 out of 10 is kind of it's average wear and tear for a 100,000 mile car. I think it's better than average actually. It's been used, but it's a perfectly good car. The other option, which is quite nice, is the Cayenne Turbo kick plates down there do light up. They are LED, so at night time, when you get into the car, they'll say Cayenne-S. One gripe I have got is this. It's not a Turbo S, it's a Turbo. So that will be coming off. But another S badge, that will be coming off. Someone's added that on, so that doesn't come with the car. As you can see, it has got a Remus exhaust, and Steve actually did spend quite a bit of money on this car. I think the Remus exhaust was £3,000-4,000 he showed me the invoice for. And when I started speaking to him and got there, he did say the car has been allegedly tuned to 650 horsepower, which I did see the invoice and have got upstairs, which led my suspicions a little bit further into maybe this isn't just a simple fix. Maybe there could be a bigger problem. Someone's wound it right up and it's gone pop. But let's cut into trying to fix the car and see if we can. Me and Scott are going to try and attempt to fix the white Cayenne Turbo that I've brought for what I think is a bargain price, if it turns out to be something simple. Now, we think is the air oil separator. It could well be a turbo, but we are going to get under the bonnet, whip the air oil separator off, and hopefully it's submerged in oil, because we've got a new one in there, and hopefully we can do that. Put some oil in the car and start, and it won't smoke anymore. So let's crack on with that. Let's get her open. So yeah, the air oil separator sits over here on this side of the engine, which basically this is the breather pipe that connects the right bank to the left bank. So yeah, we're just gonna get off the cap on top. Is it covered in oil?
No. Ish, maybe.
Not quite what I was expecting. Oh dear.
Right.
Well, yeah, that's not what I was anticipating in there. But yeah, we will continue on with this and yeah.
Stay tuned.
I think we could have some major problems here. Oh God.
Did you tell him about the track day we're supposed to be doing?
Well, potentially. I didn't want to spoil that just yet, but by the looks of this, it's not going anywhere. Yeah, it's like roulette at the minute. But anyway, right, we'll come back to this shortly. This is the new air oil separator part. It's quite a chunky component. Basically, it's got different chambers in it, and when it sits on like that, you've got the right bank tube goes into there, and then this goes off into the other side of the engine. It just basically balances the crank pressures between the left and the right bank of the engine. So I have seen these fail on other models of Porsches, and that's what we're hoping the fault is. So we're just going to get the ignition coil cover off the top. Yeah, it's freezing cold out here, so my mind, a bit chilly. And yeah, fine, you can do that. I'll get these pipes off. Breathers off. Doesn't look massively oily. No, that's interesting. There's a clip missing there for that. That's not going to help. Part of the breather system. Part we've replaced under the engine is this, which is the air oil separator, which had failed, and it has cleared up the smoke. After a long time of running the car, for about half an hour, obviously there must have been a huge amount of oil in the exhaust. The car now starts, runs, drives, and no smoke comes out the back. So let's see if we can take it down to We Buy Any Car and see what kind of profit we can make within one day. We trailered it back, put this on there. We could make a quick couple of £1,000, hopefully.
Within an initial offer?
Yeah, so sorry, yeah. The online calculations with the full service history, the 2 keys, has only got 2 months MOT left, although it's not done a massive amount of miles. They're offering £10,300. So we brought it for 7 with the battery, which we had to put on because it was completely flat. This part, it's cost, I don't know, about £300-400 in parts. So we could make, £2,900, £3,000 within one day, which I think that's pretty good money. So let's get down to them and see if they actually do want to buy it. There is one underlying issue which we have noticed driving it, but I don't think We Buy Any Car will notice. But let's go there, see what they offer, come back, and then I'll tell you what the underlying issue of this car is. My neighbours hate it. I've not had it long.
No, I was going to say it's come up as a recent keeper change.
Yeah.
And did you manage to bring the invoice with you?
Yeah, I got it on my emails. So
I take it they hate it because of this.
depending on the and the petrol consumption is horrendous. So I'm just like,
Oh, yeah.
I didn't think the V8 would be that bad. Why are you bringing it here?
Because we'll offer more than four.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Is there anything to change on the price on that?
Anything to change on the price?
Yeah.
So that's just starting price online.
Okay.
And then we grade them from 1 to 5.
So you know around how much to do
That'll go down to grade 3. Make a little better.
Or it comes down from there, it goes up from there.
How much is that price? So I am back in the Cayenne Turbo. I didn't sell it to We Buy Any Car, but they were prepared to buy it. However, I'll run through the small issue and I'll tell you what we're going to do with the car. So We Buy Any Car did offer me £9,500 for this car. So in the grand scheme of things, I could have made about £2,000, give or take a little bit of my time in a day, which I think actually is a really good profit for buying a car, taking the risk, and just offloading it to We Buy Any Car with no warranty. The one issue we have noticed with this car is smoke's cleared up, but on test drive, we have only got about 0.5 to 0.6 of a bar of boost pressure. And considering this car has been mapped, it's definitely not putting out 650 horsepower. I think it's running on 1 turbo because there's no fault codes. There's no boost pipes off. We've checked them, and the car idles perfectly. So I'm suspecting that one of the turbos has gone. Now I have replaced a few of these 958 and 957 turbo Cayenne turbos. They're not common to failing, even on the Panameras, the same engine, the 4.8 V8s. They're not common to failing, but we have seen a few fail, let alone when they are tuned within an inch of their life. And I feel like this is what's happened to this car. They've cranked it up to 11, 12, not given the scope on the tuning, and it's popped a turbo. So, in true Porschemode fashion, well, we're not going to sell this We Buy Any Car. We're going to fix it, recon both the turbos, get this back up to running healthy, do our own map on the car, so the next keeper isn't going to blow any more turbos, and sell it for retail price. Now I estimate this car to be worth about 18,500, 19,000. So by selling to We Buy Any Car, we could make a small profit now, or long term we could make a bigger profit, which that's what we're planning to do with this car. So stay with us for the next episode where we'll get the car on the ramp and we'll look into more of what it costs to recon both the turbos, show you what the issue was and the prep we're going to do on the car, like the wheels, the dent, and see if we can make a bigger profit with doing a little bit more work rather than just flipping it to We Buy Any Car. So stay tuned for the next episode.